For me, it was Labor Day weekend. For 1 year, whole prior to this, I was experiencing some severe complex PTSD. My marriage had ended, or was ending. I was losing my house, things that people don't know about. And I was raising my 3 sons, and I didn't have a career. I was ruminating on some serious problems and challenges for that entire year, and I was trying so desperately to fix them, but I couldn't. And I was in constant fight, flight, or fear, which many of you know about. Now, I surf the Pacific Ocean, for those that don't know, and for me, it was like I was surfing the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the Pacific Ocean, in my emotions and feelings, but I was being chased by the great white sharks. Yeah, some of you I can see know what this is like. In those moments, all I wanted to do was to get into my Honda Pilot, to race down the 405 and to smash it against the underpass and make it all go away. Now, lucky for me, I had an incredible group of friends. And they called me that Labor Day weekend and they said, Sarah, we're going to take you to Sequoia National Park. Yeah, we're going to go 4 or 5 lakes. We're going to hike 17, maybe 20, 22 miles in 1 day. What do you think about that? Now, you all know, why not heal your emotional and mental trauma by going through more suffering? Oh yeah, you all know what I'm talking about. You all know what I'm talking about with that. So of course I said yes. Of course I did. So we went to Sequoia National Park that day. And I woke up that morning and I put on my pack with my friends and we started climbing up the mountain. It was great. We were laughing, we were telling stories, we were getting involved with each other. We were learning a lot about our lives. And then we stopped and we took a pause. I took my pack off and I set it up against a pine tree and I went off into the forest to go to the bathroom. And then I came back and I put my pack on and we continued climbing up this mountain. And then we stopped for lunch. I was very excited about my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I opened up my pack and I reached in to get my sandwich and I pulled out this really big rock. Yeah, that my friend Steve put into my pack as a joke to slow me down. Now, I thought it was really funny the first time. Yeah. Not so much the second, maybe a little bit. But then there was the third time, because, you know, Sarah, right? And then there was the 4th time that this happened. Yeah. This guy sucks. He's actually a really great guy. I didn't realize the lesson that this joke was handing me. It wasn't until I saw this path that was on the side of this trail, and I told my friends, you know what? I want to go and see what's over there. So I wandered on off, and then I kept going to the end of this path, and there was this incredible outcropping of rocks. And me being me, I wanted to climb on top of them to get the view. So I did. And then I stood on the edge, and I looked out, and I felt this incredible peace. And I felt so much awe and so much wonder. I remember looking out into this incredible, vast valley below me, miles and miles of pine trees as far as the eye could see. Oh man, I felt this small and so disconnected from my problems and my challenges. And you see, in that moment, it hit me. It hit me so hard. All of those problems that I had been carrying, yeah, they were like those rocks that Steve had put into my pack. I couldn't find solutions to my problems or to my challenges that I had been carrying and ruminating on for one whole year. Because you see, they were not my problems or challenges to carry or to fix. Where is that happening in your life right now? Ouch. Or you could say, me being me, this new perspective, oh, wow. Wow. Lighten it up, friends. That's all I can tell you. Lighten it up.